Today we are turning the TR2 into the Peacekeeper here in Black Ops 6. I've made an overpowered class up that you guys can dominate lobbies with. Let's get right into the attachments. For my first attachment for my optic, I had the Kevlar Microflex. I personally didn't really like the iron sights on this thing, even though it does look a lot like the Peacekeeper iron sights from BO2. I personally didn't really like them too much, so that's why I had the Kevlar Microflex on, just so I'm able to see a lot more and I can actually hit my shots. So make sure you guys have this on. For my next attachment for my muzzle, I had the monolithic suppressor, and this is going to give you no radar ping, so whenever you shoot, your red dot won't pop up on the radar. You're also getting 2 ticks of bullet velocity and then 2 ticks of damage range. I personally love this attachment because it's going to give you the damage range as well as bullet velocity, so that way at those longer range gunfights, your gun isn't really feeling like crap because your bullets are connecting super fast, and then your TTK is going to be increased because of the damage range. This is also going to help out since we can't put a barrel on with this conversion kit on, so make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, we're getting 20% to the bullet velocity, and then the damage at effective range is 32.1, and the damage on that is 44, and then the damage beyond range is 51.7, and the damage on that is 29. For my next attachment for my underbarrel, I had the vertical foregrip, and this is going to give you 3 ticks of horizontal recoil control. I personally love this attachment because this attachment's mainly going to control all the recoil for you, so you're not going to be struggling at those longer ranges with any shake or any wonky recoil patterns, so make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, we're getting 40% to the horizontal recoil control. For my next attachment for my magazine, I had the full auto extended mag just so I can get into a lot more gunfights without having to reload, so make sure you guys have this on. For my next attachment for my rear grip, I had the commando grip. This is going to give you 2 ticks of ADS speed, 2 ticks of jumping sprint to fire speed, 2 ticks of sprint to fire speed, and then 2 ticks of jumping ADS speed. I personally love this attachment because it reminds me a lot of the BO4 double quick draw. You're going to have a very fast ADS speed and sprint to fire speed, and whenever you do jump, you will have an increased ADS speed and sprint to fire speed as well. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, we're getting 14% to the ADS speed, 15% to the jump ADS speed, 12% to the sprint to fire speed, and then 12% to the jump sprint to fire speed. For my next attachment for my stock, I had the infiltrator stock, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of aim walking movement speed. I personally love this attachment because it's going to speed up your strafe speed, so that way it's harder for your enemies to hit you whenever you are moving in gunfights. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, we're getting 20% to the ADS movement speed. Finally, for the fire mods, I had the TR2 CQB auto conversion kit. This is basically just going to make it full auto. It's also going to give you ADS speed, fire rate, kick reset speed, so you're not really bouncing around with recoil, and then hip fire spread. If you do hip fire, this will help out. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 79% to the fire rate, 15% to the hip fire max spread, 46% to the vertical recoil control, 7% to the kick reset speed, 19% to the reload quickness, 40% to the ADS speed, and then 41% to the jump ADS speed. Here are all my perks on the screen. For the wild card, make sure you guys are using Gunfighter so that way you guys can have all these attachments. Here are all the attachments on the screen with the stats. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace. Today, we're using the TR2. Now, I heard people call this thing like a PPSH, or not a PPSH, but like a Peacekeeper. I can definitely see that. All right, we're already playing against some kid that's shooting. Yeah, me too. You. All right, we're gonna have to take this a little slow. All right. I don't recommend you push out. I recommend you... Alright, you gotta put, like, C4s on your class or something, because... Very helpful. To clear out still. Alright, you can hop on B right now. I'm killing everyone there. Where is he? With coach. Yeah, you're not killing me. Teammate, don't even think about it. Don't even look in that direction, okay? How about we do that? We don't look at the enemy's home flag, and we do not capture it. There's no way I died to all these people. They were on a group field trip. They had their walking buddy or whatever. Oh, pooped on! I think my aim just goes all like I don't really have full control of it whenever situations like that. I feel like I lose all my aim assists. I need to pull off streaks, like, honestly. Alright, thanks for letting me tap fire you. Oh, wait, you're joking, right? You need to lock in. Oh. Nobody wants to come through? You sack of shit. He really stuck me in the fucking forehead with that. There's no way. I got salty luck right there. This dude thinks I'm still up here. I mean, well, I am now, but like... Now people are calling this the Peacekeeper because it's basically like the BO2 one. It's like an SMG, but like you can use it as an AR as well. I really like this. It's one of my favorite aftermarket parts in this game. Or whatever you want to call them, conversion kits. That in the easy crossbar. Bye bye. Don't go there. Go behind the wall. Go behind the head glitch. There's two people there. I wouldn't peek that. And you peeked it. Oh, you got their grenade. Yeah, that dude loves storing them. There's no way. Constant fucking Semtex. And my teammate loves capping a home flag. Like, what are you doing? We're stomping him a little too hard. Too hard for liking. You want to stay, you want to, alright, you have final stand out for some reason. You have to sit on that head glitch if you're going to shoot people there, because that's like the main spot. No, you're gonna have to. You're better than a random. Yes. Who cares? I can actually talk to you. Yeah, you're the base. You're the reason why this team is standing. Like I gotta relearn how to play normal maps again. I can't streak at all. Why did you just slide there and not shoot? You gotta slide and shoot. Oh. It didn't look like it when I died. I just saw your character slide and just look. Game is over. But there we go. We got the win with the TR2. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.